Facebook marriage. This video is to open the eyes of our young ladies out there on this thing called Facebook marriage. Please watch this video.
This is the part 3 of the movie series called Facebook Marriage, and this is Rihanna. Rihanna has been on phone call for the past 3 hours with her Facebook friend. Rihanna can be on phone call for 10 hours in 24 hours a day with this her Facebook friend, and his name is Joe. Look at Joe, as young as Rihanna in the same age bracket. Rihanna, a light-minded young lady, has been carried away by the affection of phone calls given to her by Joe. The cheapest call anyone can get is Facebook Messenger call or WhatsApp call. Joe has always made it clear to Rihanna that he will spend any amount of money to be with her, but Joe has never called Rihanna direct call except WhatsApp call or Facebook Messenger call. It got to a point that Joe decided to change the game. He decided to send Rihanna some money. When Rihanna saw the credit alert, she was so excited. She was so excited that I can tell you that at this point, Rihanna has been bought over. She is not willing, ready to do anything Joe will ask her to do at this point in time. To Rihanna, she has found a friend, but to Joe, he has found a prayer. Now the game has begun. Joe promised Rihanna to introduce her to his family members. Now, this is Joe's mother. Rihanna was still talking to Joe, thinking that she was talking to their mother. Joe has to disguise things, covering his nose with a cloth peg in order to change his voice to a woman's voice. The discussion went well, and the fake mother told Rihanna to hold on to talk to Joe's brother. Now Rihanna is on phone call with Joe's brother. Joe has to use another concept to change his tone to a younger person, and Rihanna was so confused not to discover anything, and the family discussion ended well. Not quite long, Joe, in disguise as the mother, returned call to Rihanna, sounding so worried. The fake mother told Rihanna that Joe's younger brother had an accident and she has been calling Joe since morning, but his number has not been going through, that they need to do something immediately to save the life of Joe's brother. She told Rihanna that 150,000 naira is needed immediately so that the doctor will accept to commence treatment on Joe's brother. Failure to do that in the next 15 minutes might lead to a news that the entire family will regret. She asked Rihanna to run around and do something that Joe will give back the money to her by weekend that he normally calls. Of course, Rihanna has to do something. Before making any attempt of sending money, she decided to call Joe first. She tried Joe's number several times, but the number did not go through. She tried and tried, but the number did not go through, and she was confused, wondering why Joe's number was not going through because his number has never been off. She has no option than to go ahead and do something. Rihanna brought out her life savings, ready to send the money to Joe's mother. Something in her kept telling her not to, but at the same time, she has to do something because she has been brainwashed and bought over. She started arranging the money because she has less than 15 minutes to send the money so that treatment will commence on Joe's brother in the hospital, according to what she was told by Joe's mother. After that, she came out in front of the house with the money in her purse, ready to go to the bank to make the payment. After much thinking, battling within herself, she left for the bank because to her, the time was going. When the alert of the money came into Joe's phone, he was so excited to have received the alert. After the payment, Rihanna returned home and went inside straight. Joe, knowing fully well that Rihanna will return call to the mother's line to tell the mother about the payment which she has made and to confirm if they have gotten the alert, Joe quickly removed the SIM card from the phone and dropped the phone so that Rihanna will not reach the phone. Joe knows what he was doing. Immediately, Rihanna rushed outside with her phone, calling Joe's mother's phone, but it was not going through. She tried and tried, but it was not going through. She called Joe's younger brother's line, but it was still not going through. She called Joe himself, but Joe's number was still not going through. She stood there not knowing what to do, and at the same time getting worried. This is now 2 months. Nobody has returned call to Rihanna, and none of the numbers from Joe have been going. The mother's number, Joe's brother's number, and Joe himself, his number has not started going. It was now so clear to Rihanna that Joe was not what he seemed to be. This has sent Rihanna back to square one after many years of saving money to start up a good business for herself. But do you know what? This is just the beginning of what Joe did to Rihanna. This is Rihanna after 3 months. I don't think anybody will ever preach to Rihanna about trust or about making friends online again and she will accept. When you look at Rihanna, you will see frustration, you will see confusion, and you see a lady who will never ever in her life trust any man again. Just right after 3 months, Joe came up again. Joe called Rihanna on phone, started apologizing, telling her that the mother told him everything that she has done for them, that he will pay her back double, that she should not worry. And the discussion went well. Rihanna was convinced. Rihanna was happy to have received the call. Joe ended the call by telling Rihanna that he has been busy, that he will call her back at night, that he has something very important to discuss with her, the way forward between both of them. Rihanna thought that her heart has been healed, not knowing that the journey just begun. During the night, Rihanna has been lying down impatiently and refused to sleep, waiting for Joe's call. And all of a sudden, the call came in. When the call came in, Joe went straight to the point and told Rihanna that she will get her money back, but only on one condition. And Rihanna waited to hear the condition. Joe told Rihanna that he will be calling her every night for 1 month, and each time he calls, she will open her body for him to satisfy him as a woman will satisfy a man on video call. Rihanna got knocked off to hear that. She sat down immediately and asked Joe why, reminding Joe how they've been together, how innocently she tried to save his brother, and now he has come to pay her back with this. Joe told her outrightly that if she wants to get her money back, she will do what he asked her to do. After that, Joe turned off the phone. Now this is Rihanna lying down in her bed helplessly. She was lying down waiting for Joe's call, knowing fully well that Joe will surely call. And all of a sudden, the call came in. She picked her phone and sat down, looking at the phone, not knowing whether to answer Joe or to bounce the call. She needed the money. That was her life service. She needed the money to start up her life. And now, Rihanna had to comply. She started dancing according to Joe's drum beat. And this continued every night. Every night, Joe would call Rihanna and get Rihanna do what she never wanted to do ever in her life. Don't forget the title of this video, Facebook Marriage. Facebook Marriage is a series that will continue on this platform. What is your advice to Rihanna and to Joe and to the young people out there living this kind of life in the name of relationship? Please drop your advice in the comment section and please share this video. Share this video so that people out there, all the young people out there, will learn from this story. Follow this page for you not to miss out on this series and more other videos that talks about marriage and relationship. Please don't forget, this is House of the Sons Global. Bye for now.